how many of you have been in hospital at some stage in your life? I was going to say how many have been in prison, but maybe I should ask that. As you are wheeled from the ambulance into the hospital with your limbs hanging off and blood gushing from you, you have to sign something called a pass list, in which the nurse wants to know what religion you are, presumably because you're just about to die, so they do need to know that. And this very long list, somewhere down at the bottom, there's a box that says no religion. I haven't actually seen this physically, so I don't know what it looks like. But that's, in a way, that's the sort of background to the issue that we're dealing with here, because it's assumed that people going into hospital are religious. And as you're lying there with your last gasp in your hospital bed, somebody might sidle up to you and ask if you'd like him to read the Bible with you or whatever. So that is called pastoral care. They have people called chaplains. So a couple of months ago, a gang of us went up to Enniskillen and were trained in humanist pastoral care and had a fantastic weekend. It was really, really good training. Even if you didn't want to do pastoral care, it was actually really good. It was all about how do you listen to people and how do you relate to people and so on. So it was really good. And so we have a number of people who are trained now to do humanist pastoral care in Northern Ireland. And there's a demand now, a need for such people to go into prisons and into hospitals and be available to talk to people who want someone to talk to, but don't particularly want to talk to a religious chaplain. That's essentially what it's about. So I've been pushing to get established as someone who can do this in the South East Hospital Trust, which is the Lagan Valley Ulster Hospital and the Down Hospital. And I spent 17 years working at Queen's University, so I'm used to dealing with obstructive bureaucrats. And so I see myself as somebody who's kind of determined to get through the various obstacles so that people can go and do this. And we need to do this in all the hospital trusts, so we need people, the other people who have been trained or other people to join in to do this. But so what's happened so far is I am now approved as a volunteer for South East Trust. That's the first stage you have to go through. So I got 2 religious people to write references for me. That was one of the good things to do. And Norma, who's not here tonight, who's the pastoral care coordinator, and I had a meeting with the head chaplain for the South East Hospital Trust, and he implied that it was going to take about another 2 years for anyone to do the chaplaincy training. However, I don't know what's happened, but he's changed his tune now. Somebody's obviously had a word with him. And in fact, the chaplaincy training that they do is not accredited, whereas ours is. So therefore, we're already trained, and it sounds very much like he's going to, he said the next stage is he's going to take me down to the Down Hospital, introduce me to the staff, and then, as far as I can see, off we go. I can go around. I have to learn about hygiene, that's simple. Anyway, Simon, who's the pastoral care coordinator for Humanists UK in London, is coming over here on Thursday, September 13th, I think it is. So we should arrange a meeting that day with him. And also, it sounds as though some of the religious chaplains are interested to meet him as well. And the thing is, we should work with them. We don't want to be fighting against them. We need to collaborate with them. So that's on the agenda now. So we're making progress, but we do need more people. Once we kind of break through the logjam and make ourselves available to do pastoral care, then I suspect there's going to be quite a demand.